Hi everybody, and welcome to NWBUC Virtual Sunday School. My name's Lori and I'm really happy you could be here today. So today we're talking about the topic of kindness, and specifically kindness in remembering those that we love and those who might need a reminder that they're being thought of. So this past week, we celebrated Remembrance Day. And on Remembrance Day, we honor all those people who gave of themselves, gave their lives, and gave everything they had so that other people could enjoy a sense of freedom and peace and could live a life that was one filled with good things that we enjoy every day. So on Remembrance Day, we remember or think of those who came before us, and some people lost their lives and others had to endure the difficulties and hardships of war and poverty in order to make sure that others could live in peace. And one of the things we do on Remembrance Day is we wear a poppy. And we don't wear it after Remembrance Day. We wear it leading up to Remembrance Day as a reminder of all that we are grateful for that the soldiers gave to us in giving of themselves. And leading up to and on Remembrance Day, we wear the poppy over our hearts on the left side to remind us that those people that gave of their lives and did so much for us in order for us to enjoy our freedoms. We remember those people and they are in our hearts forever. We will never forget. And the poppy, of course, is a symbol that reminds us that those people gave so much of themselves. And while we don't wear it after Remembrance Day, we want to always remember, and hopefully those thoughts are in our hearts. And I heard a beautiful song that's called We Remember, and it's a song dedicated to Remembrance Day, and it was written by a mother and a daughter. And it's a beautiful song that talks about how when we remember, we want to remember not only with our minds and hearts, but with our actions. And so that's what this lesson is about today. It's about reaching out in kindness to others, remembering all the love that was given to us, whether it be the soldiers that fought for peace and are constantly working to ensure that we have peace in our world, whether it be people who do other things to help us in our lives, our teachers, our friends, our family. We are given love all the time, and we can be grateful and show our appreciation by passing on that love to others and showing kindness in return for the kindness given to us. And so, like that song says, we remember, and in remembering, we remember by giving, by loving, by sharing and caring, and remembering all those who need us. And I was inspired by that song, and I'd like to share it with you at the end of our program today. It will be one that you can click to and link to. And while it's a Remembrance Day song, the reminder in that song is that we should always remember every day all those who did things for us and pass that on. Pay it forward is another way of saying it. So today, I want to talk about ways that we can give to others and show kindness and pass on the love that we've been given. And there are many ways that you can do that. You could do something nice for somebody, helping them out, or maybe being helpful around the house or at school. You can show kindness to others. And today I thought it would be kind of fun to create something that shows somebody that we remember them and that we're thinking of them, and brightens their day and gives them a little sense that they are loved and pass that kindness on that we've been given. And so I thought we could make kindness bags or thinking of you bags. And I'm going to use a paper bag for mine, and we'll work on it together, and maybe you could pause if you like and go and grab something that you could use. It could be a paper bag like this one if you have it at home, or you can grab another kind of container that you might have around the house. Really, it could be anything that you have. And we're going to use these to create kindness bags. So I'm going to start by decorating my bag. Now, I decided that I would like to make one for each member of my family, and I'm going to start by making one for Jack. And I have some materials here, and the first thing I want to do is decorate the outside of the bag. So I'm going to lower the camera so you can see what I'm doing. So I've got my paper bag here, and maybe you found something you can use, a bag or a container. And what I'm going to start by doing is I'm going to decorate the bag, because it's always fun when you get a present or surprise if it's decorated. So I found some stickers, and Jack likes sports, so I decided to put some stickers on his bag, and his favorite sport is, I don't know if you can see, can you guess? Basketball. So I'm going to put a basketball sticker on first. And this year, Jack has been playing more of this sport. We played a lot in the summer. And then before they had other teams at school, they're starting to play some more sports, they had the tennis team. So Jack joined that. And so I'm going to put a tennis racket on his bag. When he's playing sports, he wears these running shoes. So I'm going to put one of those on his bag too. And I've got basketball net, that on there, put that up there, and Jack likes to work out sometimes, especially when his older brother Mike is home. So I'll put that one on. And Jack did a lot of this in the summer. He rode his bike everywhere. So I'm going to put these bike riders on. And pretty much wherever he goes, Jack wears a baseball cap, so put one of those on too. So this bag kind of is all about Jack, and when he sees it, hopefully he'll realize, hey, my mom knows me pretty well and she knows what I like. Now this is all a sports theme, but you can do whatever you want on the container that you use for your kindness container or kindness bag, or thinking of you bag, however you want to call it. And then I'm going to put on the front, so there's my stickers. I'm going to put in the middle to Jack. And then I'm going to put thinking of you. I'm going to write that on there too. And then maybe at the top, I'll put a heart to remind him that he's loved no matter who you are. It's always nice to feel loved, and I'm going to put the words, I love you. Because it's always nice to hear those words. You know, people that are in our family or friends or teachers, they know that we care. They hopefully always know that, but it's nice to tell them sometimes in a new way, and it's nice to get a surprise from the people that we love or the people that care about us. So now I've got my bag decorated, and you can spend a lot of time doing that. You know, you could draw pictures on it or do all kinds of things. So I found a few things that I thought would be fun to fill in his bag. So first of all, Jack loves candy. And I had some candy left over from Halloween. Jack didn't go out for Halloween this year. So we had leftover candy, and these are kind of the last ones that we have. So I thought I'd put those in his bag, first of all. And on the food theme, one other thing that Jack loves is craft dinner. And I don't make it that often, but he loves it when I do. So I'm going to put that in the bag, and it'll be a promise that I'll make that in the next couple days for him. I'll stick that in his thinking of you bag, or kindness bag. And then I thought it'd be kind of fun to put in a DVD. This is one of his favorite movies, and he's got lots of movies he likes. But he loves Harry Potter. He loves lots of different shows. And I'm going to put that in, and that'll symbolize that he can choose a show for us to watch together. And I also thought I'd put this in. Don't know if you know what that is, but that is a chess piece. So Jack loves to play the game of chess, and I thought he hasn't really had a lot of opportunity to play lately, so that might be kind of fun for us to do together, play chess together. So I'm going to put that in the bag too. And this is a little surprise. Now Jack lost his recharger for his iPhone not too long ago, and I found it. So I thought that might be kind of fun to put in as a surprise, because I just found that a few minutes ago, and I thought, great, I'm going to put that in his thinking of you bag so that when he opens it, he's going to be extra happy that I found that for him. And I have this little rock, and I thought, you know what, I could put a little message on it for him. So I'm just going to put a little message on, and maybe he could put that in his pocket or keep it somewhere that he can see it, like on his bedside table. And it's just a little reminder that he's loved. And you can see there I put I love you on there. I'm going to stick that in his thinking of you bag. And then I thought it'd be really fun to make a little card with a list of the things that I love about Jack, or the things that I know are wonderful about him and that he might like to hear. So we're going to make a little card together, and I'm going to show you. It's so easy to make a card. You don't have to have a lot of things, and maybe you can make really fancy cards, or maybe you want to keep it simple. This is a really simple way to make a card. So I've got just a piece of paper. This is just a piece of computer paper. You can use any kind of paper you want. And I'm just simply going to fold this in half, like this. And I'm going to fold it in half again, like this. So just easy like that. It just opens up this way. Maybe you've made a card like this before, or you can make it open up this way. I think I'm going to make it open up this way. So I'm going to write on my card a little message. I'm just going to make it pretty simple, because I don't have a lot of time to work on this, since I know that virtual Sunday school can only be so long. But I'm just going to put his name on the front of the card, and it says Jack. And then inside, I'm going to write just a little note for him. I'm going to say, Dear Jack. And then I'm going to write, I love you. And I'm going to put, I love, and then just list some things that I love about him. So I'm going to put that he's considerate. And that he's caring, and that he has a good sense of humor, and that he likes to help others, and that he works really hard in school. And that he's fun to hang around. That he's a good friend. And I'm grateful to him for helping around the house. And he's always very positive. Now, sometimes when he has to wake up really early for school, not so positive, but most of the time he's very positive. Don't tell him I said that. And I'm going to end by saying thank you. And I'm always here for you. There, so I filled that card up. And you can do whatever you want with your card, right? You could add some things in it, like a poem maybe, or just tell the person how much you love them and the reasons why. And, just it's a way to make them feel good. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to make an envelope for your card too. And you could get an envelope, or you could make one. It's so easy to make an envelope. So you take your card and you place it in the middle of the paper like this. And then you fold up the bottom like this, so it just about covers the card like that. And then you fold the edges just a little bit along the edge, one at a time. So I'm going to fold this edge like this. You see that? I folded it right along the edge, just all the way up. And then I'm just going to take, you could use glue or tape. Tape is nice and easy. Take a little piece of tape and you tape the bottom of your little card like that. And then the other side, turn it around. Okay, I'm going to fold it again, just like I did the other side. Just a thin little fold. Let's see how I did that. And then again, I'm going to place some tape right at the bottom. Don't need a lot of tape, just a little bit. Like that. Look at that. And then all you do is fold the top over, and you've got an envelope, a handmade envelope. So again, you can decorate this up and make it look really special. You know, one thing that my daughter Rachel does is she makes us homemade cards on special occasions. And honestly, those are my most favorite cards I have because they're handmade, and all the pictures that the kids drew when they were small, I love them because they always came from the heart, and that means a lot. So I'm going to put a piece of tape on the back of the card, and you can seal it up really, really tight if you want. And then on the front, I'm going to write, "To Jack, so you know, I love you, and I am always here for you. XOX, Mom." So I'll put this right in his thinking of you bag or kindness bag. And I'm gonna close it up at the top. And then I'm gonna put it in a special place where I know he will find it, and it'll be a nice little surprise for him. So a kindness bag is just one of the ways that we can show others that we care and that we're thinking of them, and we can pass on that love that we've been given. And, you know, in the Bible, Jesus teaches about passing on love. And one of the most important commands that he taught his disciples was about love. Jesus says, "This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you." And it sounds pretty simple, but it's sometimes not easy to do. Sometimes it's easier to think about ourselves than others. But with something like a kindness bag, it really helps you to think about the other person, because in it you want to think about things that would make them happy or things that you love about them. And it's something that helps us focus on that person. And when we pass on the love that we've been given, we can make someone else's day pretty special. And one of my favorite songs is one you may have heard. We've probably sung it in Sunday school. It's called Pass It On. And I'll sing a little bit of it. It goes, "It only takes a spark to get a fire going, and soon all those around can warm up to its glowing. That's how it is with God's love. Once you've experienced it, you spread God's love to everyone. You want to pass it on." So you could look up that song on YouTube. I'm sure it's there many times in different places, and you could listen to that song together and sing along. And again, that song reminds us that our job is to pass on the love that we've been given, the love that comes from God, the love that we feel from those around us, the love that is there for us from people from many years ago who have given of themselves and given of their lives. And we want to pass that on to others in whatever way we can. So I invite you to think of some creative ways that you can pass on the love that you've been given, whether it's making a special thinking of you bag, or doing something kind for somebody else, or keeping in mind that passing on love is about spreading kindness and peace and justice and doing the right thing sometimes when it's difficult to do. And I hope you have a wonderful week, and I invite you to look up that song, Pass It On, and sing it together as a family. And also you can watch the video that inspired me this week after Remembrance Day as to how we can continue to remember the love we've been given by reaching out in kindness to others. And the link will be there at the end of Virtual Sunday School today. So I hope you have a great week and have fun making those kindness or thinking of you bags or containers and surprising your loved ones with them. And I hope that you can feel that love in your hearts that you've been given and spread it and pass it on to everyone you meet. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.